Hello and welcome to Just Play the Game. My name is Aidan.
And I'm Thomas.
What are we doing today, Thomas?
We gotta address the recent elephant in the room. PlayStation.
They don't like discs.
Yeah, about, I think a month ago? Or a few weeks ago.
Something like that.
They decide to say, actually, no owning things anymore. You can't own anything. You will own nothing and be happy.
That seems to be a consistent trend going on in this industry.
Yep, and I will pinpoint it on one thing. Nintendo. Because if you buy a Switch 2 key card, spoiler alert, you don't even own the game. It gives you a code, put it in the Nintendo eShop, you have a digital code, so the cartridge is nothing. It's dead weight.
I mean, yeah, kind of, but at least it's like, at least you get a little physical chip or something. PlayStation's just doing away with the entire discs.
It's just like, why? Like, I want to own my things. I want to own them. I like owning things.
Throw back to that one PlayStation video. It was like for the PlayStation. Yeah, this is how you share your games on PlayStation 4.
Thanks.
PlayStation.
You can own games. Not anymore.
Yeah, this is how you show your games on PlayStation 5. Well, I guess you just don't.
This is how you show air games on PlayStation 5.
No, we don't have anything.
It's just like think back to like different eras, like when we actually, had like even then, like back in the day, like on PlayStation, on the PS1, I think on GameCube, they would give you 2 discs because they couldn't fit the game on discs.
That was awesome though. Like when you would play the game and then you would get like partway through a level and it would be like, yo, the disc isn't big enough. Please insert the second one.
It was like that for Resident Evil 4, the original. So imagine you're just like playing the game. Like for a part 2.
Mass Effect 2 is split into 2 discs.
Oh, it is? So it's just like you're playing through the game. Part 2.
Yeah, you get like halfway through it and it's like, please insert disc 2. But then you get like 80 or 90% through and it's like, yo, go back to 1.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The like last mission or 2,
better.
it is better, but the last mission or 2 is on the first disc.
Yeah. And guess what? I mean, nowadays, unfortunately, some of the, you have to do day 1 DLC for updates when you have a disc, and then you have to get another day 1 DLC, then first patch updates. We gotta patch a little bit more. The disc is basically just worthless.
They put Shadow the Hedgehog in there on day 1, buy him for 5 smackers.
But back in the day, guess what? The game was on the disc, and it was fun. We can have fun. We had fun.
Really?
Like seriously? I thought video games were a job, and you were supposed to grind them on a battle pass, like in Call of Duty and Fortnite.
Oh my god, I'm glad I don't play those.
Yeah, me too. Because the kids who play those nowadays are basically just like, okay, I gotta get the new Green Goblin skin.
Well,
before my
actually,
friend. I gotta
it's
get the Peter Griffin skin.
Everything has one though. It's unavoidable.
Yeah. What other games have battle passes?
League of Legends.
Okay, that's its own separate entity.
Rainbow Six.
I mean, Siege, that makes sense.
Overwatch.
Which Overwatch? The first or Overwatch 2?
The second one. You know, the one that is in service right now. Marvel Rivals, I think, has one.
My friends love Marvel Rivals.
I don't, and I'll reiterate this. I don't like that game.
Explain. Is it the dinosaur?
No, it's not the dinosaur. The dinosaur actually was the thing that got me to download the game again. And then I played it with a couple of my friends, and the games lasted like 5 minutes. And then I couldn't even look at the scoreboard at the end of the game because you just get into another game that quickly. It's like the YouTube shorts of
you
shooter
still with
games.
me?
Still with me?
Exactly.
Are you
It's
still
just
with me?
Markiplier jingling the keys in front of my face.
So, back in the day, jingle, 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 back in the day, before the back rooms were a thing, okay? Jingle, jingle, pay attention, I said your favorite word, the back rooms, okay? The back rooms, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle. Okay, before that was a thing, the concept of a place with endless impossible, dingle, dangle, dingle, dingle, jingle, jangle, it's okay, look at the shiny. Before the back rooms were the thing, the impossible geometry of endless landscapes was all what SCP was about. Okay, that's what it was about. You know, jingle, jingle. You know, offices. You love offices. You love endless offices. That's what this is. That's what this is. Except it's stairs. It's stairs. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. It's stairs.
I agree with that. And also, probably my least favorite part about the game, the announcer.
Also, the dinosaur was unbelievably overpowered.
But he couldn't fit through doorways.
Okay, that's like
That's
him not
funny.
being able to. Like, my first game, I walked up to the payload. I just pressed my ultimate button and I got a pentakill. It was that simple, and that's like more or less how the games went. Like the lobbies don't feel balanced. You're stomping or you're getting stomped, and they last like 3 minutes. Boom, you're in another game. You don't even get time to process what just happened. So there's a gap in your memory where you were playing Marvel Rivals that's just filled with the concept of the memory of Marvel Rivals for like however long you were playing, be it an hour or like 3. So
Yeah.
I don't know, you just wasted your time.
You think that's why people like it though? Because it's like
Probably.
because nowadays you can't even make it through one YouTube. Apparently, like nowadays YouTube is just like YouTube Shorts, even though it completely messes with the algorithm and how you make money is based off watch time. That's a story for another day.
Well, like, I also have stuff to say about like YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. I think they're pretty. I don't like them either for the same reason I don't like Marvel Rivals.
Well, yeah, because the meta nowadays, even though it used to be, like a few years ago, it was like make 3-hour-long video essays on NFTs. Nowadays, it's just
Okay, but hour-long video essays kind of bang.
they do. Well, I said 3 hour, not 1 hour. They do kind of bang at points, but like it completely messes with the algorithm because back in the day, how you made money was based on views. Every 1,000 views, you got $1. I'm pretty sure, roughly.
Yeah, now it's watch time.
And now watch time, and it completely messes with the algorithm because YouTube Shorts doesn't work that way. So how are you, like, YouTube Shorts, is it based on views again? Like, how does it work? I think it's like every view you get a cent or something.
A cent.
Or every, like, couple hundred views you get a cent or something. I'm not sure. I think it's, like, that much. But, like, it completely messes with the algorithm.
My favorite one is like when you click on it and they just start screaming at you. It's like, fun fact! And then they just start yapping.
Or this clip that I saw on Shorts, which is actually not bad. I hate seeing poor people, homeless people, not getting the support they deserve. But, I mean, yeah, there's good Shorts content out there, obviously. But, as a whole, it's just... Pay attention! Hey, are you with me? Are you with me?
Yeah, then there's people who like just clip farm other YouTubers, like make YouTube Shorts of like Markiplier. That it's
This is chapter 5.
yeah,
There's a child screaming outside, or...
it's always
outside our
something.
base.
It's been the past 3 episodes that like I've had to turn around and look at something.
I get. Okay, Nintendo sending the ninjas again.
I gotta make the edit a 3rd time.
Dun dun dun.
All right. Yeah, it's just I lost my train of thought a little bit. No, it's just people like grabbing Markiplier doing something, and then they'll like I don't know flip him backwards or something. Maybe
Yeah,
not, but-
so that they don't get copyrighted. That's how like people do copyright stuff. They put a border on. They put a DVD screensaver in there. I'm not kidding. That's another one. They opacitate an image over it. They put a border around it, or they flip it, or they like flip it horizontally.
I don't know. I kind of like being able to like remember and think about what I have watched and what I am watching or playing, which YouTube Shorts and Marvel Rivals do not facilitate this so I don't really care for them.
Is it like the same with Fortnite or Call of Duty or Overwatch 2?
Well, I don't play COD, mostly because, well, it fell off.
Yep, and as an example, how could you turn Frank Woods into a Venus flytrap?
I don't play Fortnite because I played that
Because
like,
I think I'm doing well currently.
Yeah, I played that in freshman year.
Yeah, I think I'm
good.
doing well currently.
I'm good. And Overwatch, I loved Overwatch. I don't like it so much now anymore. If you try really hard, you could get me to play it, but it's never going to be my first option.
Yeah, the only game you'll play is League of Legends.
Of course.
Because League of Legends, how I would describe it, as quoted from Charlie Moist Critical, League of Legends is like a heroin addiction, except it's more embarrassing and more addictive than heroin.
I mean, I'm not going to argue. I don't really care to.
At least you're not arguing. Like, some of my friends will be like, I can quit whenever I want. I can quit whenever I want. You know that? You know I can quit whenever I want?
Yeah, they got the little they got the handshakes.
Yeah, they got the handshakes as if they're a drug addict, except League of Legends.
They got the neck scratches.
They have like the markings on the walls of like as if it's a prison, but like they're just
Yeah.
marking how many days they played League of Legends.
Minutes since.
Minutes. They just look like a schizophrenic or something.
No, but like, I don't know. If you really think about it, all of these like match-based games sort of have this problem where like, you know, and I guess you could make a similar argument for roguelikes where like your game is done, you run it back, and it's like, what did you just do? But like, League of Legends is such a time investment. You have to sit in queue for anywhere from 3 seconds to like 4 minutes if Riot client is not exactly doing 100%. By the way, League of Legends has a terrible client. It sucks.
I'm not surprised, to be honest, Riot, because you're too busy making actually good stuff like Arcane.
I actually have a take on Arcane that I'll put out in a second.
Oh, God.
And then you sit in Champ Select for like 2 or 3 minutes while people ban and pick their characters. And then the game lasts at least 15 minutes, at which point your team FFs because you're 0-30, or the enemy team FFs because they're 0-30. And if by some miracle this is not the case, the game can last anywhere from like 25 minutes to like 50. And then, you know, the process repeats, including the queue time. So it's a bit of a commitment, which is kind of why I like it, because I have to think a lot. And, well, then it's gone, and I just kind of do it again. But, like, I can look at the scoreboard. It doesn't automatically queue me up for the next game, and there's more than, like, a picosecond between games. Anyway, Arcane. Yeah, the first season was pretty good. The second season, honestly, not so much.
I agree. I completely agree with your take. I don't like season 2.
As someone who plays League of Legends, when I went into Arcane, I was wondering how they were going to get me to care about Jinx and Vi, and the answer is they really didn't.
You didn't care about Jinx and Vi?
Not really.
Wow.
I think, I liked Jace. Jace was pretty cool. They did Warwick dirty. I don't know why he looks like that. He's a dog. He looks more like an ape.
Oh, the guy who, the guy with, like, the monkey hair?
Vander.
Oh, Vander. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Vander. Yeah, him.
Yeah. Abessa was one of the coolest characters in the show, and then she exploded. She's OP as all hell in League of
Spoilers!
Legends. Well, I already...
Whatever, who cares?
We'll put a big sign that says Arcane spoilers, everyone. The show that came out, in like 2022?
Yep, and finished just last year.
Was it? No way it was last year.
It was last year, it just finished.
All right. Also, here's the take I wanted to present about Arcane. I don't like Piltover or Zaun. I think that League of Legends, Runeterra has so many more interesting places to choose from.
Then Piltover.
And Zaun, which are like the least interesting places in my opinion. And like I'm gonna go over a couple of them in just a second. Like, my favorite one is Shurima. And Shurima is this like huge desert. It's kind of like Egypt, like straight up. Except it exploded like several thousand years ago. And why was it cool? Because they had this big pyramid thing called the Sun Disk, and if you stepped onto it, it would shoot the unmatched power of the sun at you, and then you explode, or you become what is called an ascended, which is basically just one of those Egyptian gods with the animal heads. They're called. I think I just said that. They're called the Ascended, and they were like god warriors infused with the power of the sun, and they're awesome. And then there was a huge war about it, and shit like that. It's just like fantasy. It's just fantasy Egypt. And then there's Noxus, which I think is what they're doing next. And I don't like most of the Noxian champions, mostly because when I started playing the game, all of them were super oppressive. I don't care so much anymore. But Noxus is just kind of like Piltover if it was cool. It's kind of the same thing, but just like darker and more militaristic, which I think can make for more like, I don't know, interesting stuff. Piltover was all very like uptight to me. And Demacia, which is like fantasy racism land, if that makes sense. They don't like magic. They don't like magic at all. And if you could cast magic, they're gonna come for you. And there's some like interesting stuff that comes out of that. One of them being a game that they made called Silas, the Mage Slayer, who is I think it's called Mage Slayer, something like that. Silas is a character in League, and he's a mage, so Demacia doesn't like him, and the whole game is about him, dealing with that and breaking out of prison and stuff. It's cool. My point is that there's a few more locations I could talk about, but this is a PS5 podcast, not a League podcast. And I think that they shouldn't have started with Piltover.
The rant, everybody. Do you have any other complaints toward Arcane?
Not really. Actually, it's kind of impressive that Heimerdinger was one of my favorite characters.
You didn't care for him in League?
No.
No.
No, most Heimerdinger is what is called a Yordle. Yeah, there are more characters like him, and Yordles are like spirits or something, but they all look like little squirrels.
Looks like the Lorax.
Kind of, yeah. The Lorax would be a Yordle. But the thing is, Yordle champions in League of Legends like have a consistent theme of they don't let you have fun somehow. All of them have some kind of like disabling ability or uninteractability. Like there's one of them. He's a fish. His name is Fizz, and his favorite thing to do is click his E button, and you can't damage him for about a second, and then he damages you. And he has a couple dashes, and he throws a shark at you, and it one-shots you. It's really annoying. All Yordles are I don't like Yordle champions. All of them have this like somewhat disabling playstyle that is unfun to play against. So I went into it with like a negative predisposition to them, including Heimerdinger, and then Heimerdinger ended up being one of the more interesting characters in Arcane.
What about Silco?
I actually like Silco, but he's not a playable character in League.
Oh, is he just a general villain?
They made him for Arcane.
Oh, he's custom made.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Victor though, I think they did him a little dirty too. I liked old Victor more.
Then the giant like divine thing.
He used to be
he
was like a cyborg. His whole thing was like transhumanism through like, mechanical superiority.
Yeah.
Not whatever Arcane did with the Hextech like orb.
This is not a League of Legends podcast, just letting you know, people.
I mean, at this point, it might as well be.
I have nothing to say about League of Legends. I've never played it.
It's pretty one-sided, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Just pure silence. What other? Should we just talk about hot takes we have towards games?
Go for it. The hot take episode.
All right. Welcome back to Hot Ones, where we just list hot takes. We don't eat chicken wings.
We don't have chicken wings.
We don't have. Well, no. Well. Keyframe.
Damn you!
Keyframe that. Anyway. All right. List out. Oh wait. Yeah. List out some of your hot takes.
I just gave one.
All right. League of Legends. Let me try and think. I I don't like Super Mario 64. I already ranted about that a few weeks ago. What other games do I not? I don't like Bethesda.
You don't like Paper Mario.
I like Paper Mario.
Right, you do like Paper Mario, and that's the problem.
It's like an actual relationship. We have a rocky relationship with each other. It's like a relationship with an actual girlfriend where you love them, but then at the same time you also scream at them. Like Paper Mario as an example makes me like. Thousand Year Door, love it. Paper Mario, like, I don't know, Sticker Star. I don't need to get into the reasons why I don't like the game. I hate Kirsty. I hate the story. The story's just, Bowser broke the thing, go get it back. I don't like, the gameplay is, you can avoid it at all. You can avoid it. Like, you can run and you will lose nothing. You, in fact, gain coins, as a matter of fact, and you will despawn enemies. What else is there? It looks pretty, I'll give it some compliments. The game looks nice and the music is really good. The bosses are bad. What else do I not like about it?
Wait, you don't like the giant, pokey?
You hit it with a... How are you supposed to figure out that you need to hit it with a baseball bat?
I don't know. Maybe because you're in a baseball stadium?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe that's the hint, but like... Again, like I do have... Like, the game is... I do have some compliments.
I like the jungle levels.
I like the chapter 4.
The ice one?
Yeah, because
cool too.
they gave, Mr. Blizzard a story where he wanted to, where he's actually emotional. Like you gave him an actual character. And at that point, you're like, wait, this game can have characters? It's not just Red Toad, Green Toad, Yellow Toad?
Mr. Wiggler.
Wiggler, yeah, Wiggler is the only character, is the other only character in the game who doesn't suck. Mario's Mario, don't care. Kirsty is annoying. Kirsty is very, very annoying. Wiggler is likable, I guess, except for the fact that you have to, constantly look for his body parts.
Yeah, and they're kind of nowhere and everywhere.
What else? Yeah, it's just, and also, the director of the new games, which, what's his name? Kensuke Tanabe. Honestly, glad you're gone from Nintendo, to be honest. I could not be more glad. I'm being serious. He literally said that, the Paper Mario series is all about paper. No, it's not. No, it's not, my guy. It wasn't before, or at least it wasn't before Super Paper Mario. Back when the series had actually interesting stuff to say, and it wasn't just the Mario, Bowser did the thing, go get it back.
How am I gonna find more pictures for, us talking about Paper Mario? They're already so difficult to find.
You can just have, if there's an edited image of, Paper Mario, stick up the middle fingers or something.
I don't think I can do that.
Probably not, but, I mean, I'll just go through the whole series. The first game, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. The story's a bit basic, but we had unique characters, minor subplots, fun villains, and Bowser actually felt like a threat. Cause he literally was about to take over, literally just about to, but Peach uses the essence of prayers and it works, and it's just Bowser was at his most threatening there. Thousand Year Door. I cannot glaze it enough. It is the first true love I felt when for a video game.
I seriously considered rage baiting you by saying I didn't like it. I did, but...
I would crash out probably. I would throw the mic off the desk.
No, the game is good. I like it.
I adore it in every single way. I love the music. I love the characters. I love Rogue Port. I love basically every level. The backtracking is not that bad. It's fine. What else? I mean, Shadow Queen is a cool antagonist. Princess Peach doesn't get kidnapped by Bowser and gets kidnapped by space Nazis. Yeah, that's how I describe the X-Nauts. Gameplay, the best in the series by far. The story is absolutely incredible. Love the game. Super Paper Mario, gameplay is a little bit iffy. The story is fantastic, as per usual, up until this point. It's very good. The gameplay is a little bit tedious, though, so it's a pretty good game, though. Sticker Star, we already talked about it. Don't need to talk about that again. What else? Color Splash is a bad game with good writing. Is a really bad game. The gameplay is just as bad, if not even worse than Sticker Star, because you have to use the Wii U gamepad and, slide through your card decks, and you're gonna end up scrambling them around because the Wii U gamepad sucks. And the bosses are lame. Bowser I mean, it's a little bit more than just Bowser being the villain. It's actually Bowser is like sucked in by like black goo, and like that's the villain of the game, which it's okay. The writing's pretty good. Like I said, it's a bad game with good writing. Origami King's the best game.
Hold on.
Origami King's the best game.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Origami King is not. I mean, it's the best game in the new series.
Oh, okay.
I meant to say that. I trembled on my words. It's the best game in the new series. The gameplay, it's fine. The story is fine. Olivia's is the most likable partner in the entire new trilogy. King Ollie has an emo haircut for some reason. I don't know why. He's an okay villain. The writing's pretty alright. It's just like, stop saying lies that like, oh, we can't do this creative stuff. Why can Mario do creative stuff, but the niche RPG franchise can't be creative? That doesn't make any sense. You just want to do this stuff just because.
There was, I remember hearing somewhere that like Fire Emblem Fates, specifically Fire Emblem Fates, which is like 3 games ago by this point, 4 in a month when Fortune's Weave drops. They like outsourced the world building of that game to like a guy, and they were like, just give us like 15 pages or something. He dropped like 500. And then they're like, oh wow, and then they didn't use most of it. So Fire Emblem Fates is a bit of a controversial title for having some like pretty like one-dimensional characters, among other issues that I can't talk about here. And I think it would have been cool if they just went ahead and used the lore. Mm-hmm. But I guess they didn't.
But like, was it like the creators actively choosing to like do this, or was it like Nintendo being like, you can't do this for some reason?
I think they were just corner cutting. I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Okay. So, again, like, Kensuke Tanabe, you're a liar. You're 100% a liar, because you did not get creative restraints from Nintendo, because Nintendo doesn't do this stuff. Well, I mean, they would, but like, why to the niche RPG franchise that like barely anyone plays?
Oh, Three Houses is like peak though, so I don't understand why they couldn't just do that. For
what is?
Three Houses, the game after Fates.
Oh, interesting. Was that like in the era of like the Switch?
Three Houses was the last Fire Emblem 3D. Was the last, Fire Emblem 3DS game, and then Fates, 3DS, Three Houses, Switch. There we go.
Mm-hmm. And it's just honestly, the saving grace to the Paper Mario franchise was the Thousand Year Door remake. When I watched the Nintendo Direct, I started crying because I was so happy to see that finally you give this franchise the respect it deserves. Please let Ryota Kawade, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, the original director of the original trilogy, please give him the helms again.
Wait, what did we do in the Nintendo? Oh, there was a Nintendo Direct.
That was back in like 2020. Oh!
Wait, there's a Nintendo Direct right now. I think.
There is.
Keep talking.
Well, I mean, about September 2023, Nintendo did a Nintendo Direct, and it was whatever. There's that. Oh my God, it's Paper Mario!
Yeah, 30 minutes ago, there was a Nintendo Direct for the Fire Emblem game.
Oh, interesting. And I was so happy, and now I just tune into Directs to see what happens. And I mean, hey, the Ocarina of Time remake is pretty cool.
I hate watch Nintendo Directs, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because they don't, I don't know, I don't care for most Nintendo titles, and I just sit there and I watch, platformer trailers, the new Mario, which I'm not gonna play, and then the last announcement...
Super Mario Titans, where Mario is a superhero.
Is that real?
No, it's not, it's a leak, but... No, it's not, it's a fake rumor, but it's funny.
Alright, well, that'd be crazy if true. And then the last title is, a 30% chance to be something good. A couple, a few months ago now, I remember I watched one, and they announced, that one was actually a banger, because they announced, Legend ZA, which I got a ton of, ability to hate on. I'm not gonna play that game, it's bad. And they also announced Monster Hunter Stories 3, and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which means we got 2 good titles and 1 to rag on, I guess.
Yeah, 1 to hate play.
Yeah, hate playing implies that I bought it.
I do this shit for the love of the game.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, but I mean, this Nintendo Direct, I feel like it got a little bit too much hate. Like the one from like May. It was, I was really happy with the Ocarina of Time. Oh my God, stutter.
What did we get back in May?
Ocarina of Time remake. My friend, when I was away for vacation, my friend is going to punch me in the face if I don't mention Deltarune. Deltarune, chapter 5 or something like that.
That didn't need to be announced. Well, Toby Fox kind of does what he wants, so.
Yeah. Are you a Deltarune fan or Undertale fan?
I played Undertale, haven't played Deltarune. I really kind of want to play it just because of the Ascord drunk driving meme, because I think that is way funnier than it actually is.
Yeah. I have basically avoided Undertale for 10 years, pretty much. And everyone's gonna be like, how?
The game is good, the community's bad.
Oh my
There's a
God,
bit
the
of a
community is
theme here.
terrible. Again, though, like, I mean, I should probably try it because I'm a Mother fan. I should probably try it. But, I mean, I need space on my computer, even though the game...
Undertale is like 5 megabytes. It's tiny.
I refunded Undertale because I was like, this game... I didn't like the gameplay, so I refunded it.
I mean, that one might get you crucified, but...
Oh, yeah, it will, definitely. But, whatever. Yeah, I didn't like the game for Undertale. Sue me. Genuinely. Fight me. It's just, there's an eyeball, and then there's the enemy. Wait for the space bar to get into the middle of the iris. Press space bar, enemy hit. Wait for the next one, hit, killed. You win. Repeat for another 20 hours.
You know, that, like...
I don't care.
No, that statement right there, the way you describe the gameplay, is gonna, like... would get people mad at you.
I know.
Not because you described the gameplay, like, inaccurately, but because you're killing the enemies.
I know, because people are like, why are you killing the enemies? You need to spare them! Like, what are you doing? That's what they would do. I'm not kidding. Like, they'd be like, why?
I'd be like...
I'm like, I don't care, you Undertale fans, you milk-drinking little guys.
It's kind of the way the game is set up. You either have to
You
commit
Sans Tumblr
fully
sexy
to
man
being,
fans?
You have to... Say that again?
You Sans Tumblr sexy man fans? I think he was one of them.
Huh.
He deserves it.
Yep, I guess he does. You have to commit fully to being a freak and kill everything. You have to grind to kill everything. Or, you have to kill nobody and then solve everyone's problems.
Yeah, it's like Steven Universe at that point.
I never watched Steven Universe.
Me neither. Anyway, we should probably recommend a game. And make sure it's physical.
Yeah, that's...
Make sure it's physical.
I was going to recommend League of Legends as a joke.
Anyway.
Physical game.
We gotta recommend a physical game.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Thousand Year Door. For the GameCube or the Switch, just play the game.